Last night's episode of Survivor 50 in the hands of the fans ended with another castaway being voted off. Did you watch? A lot of you did. So, who was eliminated and became the fourth member of the jury? We're going to pause for just a minute. Dun, dun, dun. If you didn't watch it last night, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Let's go, Kelly. Let's take a look.
14th person voted out of Survivor 50 and the fourth member of our jury. Christian, that's 5. That's enough. Need to bring me a torch. Christian, the charge is spoken. Time for you to go.
Congratulations,
Ooh,
everyone.
time for you to go. The voted off castaway was Christian Ubicki. No, no, no. And he joins us first on CBS Morning. I honestly did not think it was going to be you. I thought it was going to be Rick or Emily. But let's start with you. What is it like, though, in that moment? We're sitting at home and we're watching those words, time for you to go. Jeff snuffs out the flame. What are you thinking and feeling in that moment?
Well, first off, pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're glad you're here.
I mean, like, once you're voted out, you realize okay, you're transitioning from being a competitor. You're in the game and you are just trying everything you can to win, pull out every trick you can. And then all of a sudden you have to transition to okay, you're now a member of the jury.
Yes.
Your job is shifted, right? And now it's time to pass the torch, literally in this case, on to all the other survivors. And you just hope, you wish them all well, and you realize your job is to make sure that the show ends as best as it can.
Christian, do you really wish them well? Because you said, I truly wish you well. You didn't just say, I wish you well. You said, I truly wish you well.
Well, if I'd said truly, it must be true by definition, right, Gayle? No, I mean, in all seriousness.
She sounds suspicious of that.
Interesting. That's what you're saying. No, I mean, but I would say that we're all there to play really hard.
Yeah.
There's nothing that makes any one of us special and more deserving than everyone else. And reminding yourself of that by wishing them all well is a way to make sure that, they know that you're going to treat them fairly when you're on the jury.
Yeah, two of the things that you try to figure out are the alliances and also who's being targeted.
Yes.
I like to ask those that are booted off if they could go back, would they approach it differently, your strategy differently?
I mean, it seemed like you trusted some people that actually betrayed you.
Oh, and certainly I trusted people that absolutely betrayed me. That's part of the game, is you have to assess as best you can, who is a person who's going to be on your side. And you will miscalculate sometimes. I mean, at least I did. But I think I got a lot of things right. I certainly thought I was closer to Suri than I was. And that's why I trusted her with that information. I think that was the critical thing.
That was the critical thing.
That was the critical thing. And on Survivor, you're only as good as your worst day.
Right.
And so you make... and hopefully life is not like that, but Survivor is, and that's what happened.
To your point, do you think that Ozzy and Jonathan knew you were targeting them?
Suri told them.
Yes.
So I think
but without her telling, do you think they would have had any idea?
I don't think they would have known if not Suri telling me. There's a reason I kept it close-knit. I told Rick, my great buddy Rick, he was right there, I told him, and I thought I would need Suri's help to marshal that vote. Huge mistake, but you got to trust someone,
She went right back and told them.
Indeed.
Christian, I'm fascinated by the general culture of the show. Right, we're talking about 50 seasons.
Yes.
And this is virtually unique in the history of American television. Very few shows have lasted 50 seasons. So as a participant, a fan, a judge, what do you think accounts for that incredible longevity?
I mean, one thing that's beautiful about the show is how it brings together people from all walks of life. I mean, you might, if you've heard of this show 25 years ago, it's a survivalist show. Well, you're going to get a bunch of, survivalists, doomsday preppers who are going to get in it. It's like, no, I'm a real-life robotics professor, and they just dumped me on an island like that was a good idea. And it turns out it was a lot of fun, right? You get, people who are truckers or wrestlers or Hollywood screenwriters. Everyone comes to that island and think that because everyone sees a slice of themselves in the show, that's why they keep watching all these years later.
What would I do in that situation?
Exactly.
How would I play that?
There is that fantasy element of you being there, that vicarious survivalist element.
But Christian, you had a really interesting role last night because you're on a situation where Jimmy Fallon comes into play. Talk about, so Jimmy Fallon has a challenge. He's a huge Survivor fan, apparently. He had written a note to whoever ends up on this barge. It was you.
Yes.
And what do you have to say to Jimmy Fallon? Because his twist was very interesting. Tell them what the twist was involving Jimmy Fallon.
So Jimmy Fallon puts this twist out there that if he's saying that, hey, if you do this thing, you'll get some advantage, but if you don't, something bad's going to happen. And I had to read a note back at camp saying, guess what, Christian, you've got to vote for yourself at Travel Council. You had to vote yourself, try to vote yourself off the
that
island.
had never been done before.
That had never been done before. I didn't see that coming.
How are you feeling about Jimmy Fallon today?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure we're chill. You know, we still.
Okay.
I think we have a few things to work out. I'll get a mediator in, and we'll work through our issues.
The other
Luckily,
thing
you're
that
at
was
CBS.
interesting last night, Jeff was participating in the challenge.
Yes. Yep,
we had
that's right.
never seen Jeff. What did you think about that twist? I thought that was cool too.
I thought that was also a Jimmy Fallon idea, and a great one. I love that one. And I always wanted to compete against Jeff in a challenge. He loves to commentate on
And
how
trash
we're
talk.
doing, and trash talk, if you will. And it's like I get to play against him now. And
How did you do against Jeff?
I beat Jeff. I mean, come on, look at me.
Well, Gayle,
If there's any doubt.
I want you to ask the question that you ask at this time in the segment about who they think.
Yes, who do you think? Well, number one, Nate, when he was going off, he said, I'm doing this for my son. How old is your son?
He just turned 1.
What's his name?
His name's Michael.
And you said, I just want to make him proud. I was very touched by that.
Thank you.
Why that matter to you?
It really, I mean, there's a lot of things going on in your head on the island, right? And it was just important to have a core motivation for me to remember something to fight for beyond yourself.
So you were fighting for Michael.
Yeah.
So in that vein, who do you think is going to be the last person standing?
Oh, I hope it's my buddy Rick, of course. I mean, like
Really, Rick? I thought Rick was gone yesterday.
Oh, Rick, but Rick's amazing. I mean, did you see that awesome stunt that he pulled?
But I
It
thought
was
he
a lot
was
of fun.
gone.
Yeah.
So Rick would be your choice for
Oh
last
yeah.
person standing?
Oh my goodness, we're Kirk and Spock. You know, we're pairs, right?
No doubt. Well, listen, Christian Hubicki, thank you so much
And may the force
for hanging
be
out
with
with
you,
us. Well done, Matt. All right, next Wednesday,
know how
we will
to
have
do
an
that. Can you
exclusive
do that?
preview of next week's Survivor 50 episode. Survivor airs Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central here on CBS and, of course, streaming on Paramount+. And next Thursday, we will be joined by the next eliminated contestant.